one up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, the hope, Coach, was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you, and I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win, and I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry.
Throwing on first down, Montgomery. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really different,
Rashad Perriman off to the races. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman, 60 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Montgomery almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. 4th-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play on all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Montgomery. And that'll be incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. On first down, Montgomery. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Montgomery. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Looking to throw. Montgomery. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Barber. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Off play action. Montgomery. He's going to loft one deep left side here. They've got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Montgomery. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 6 there on first.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rashad Perriman ready for the... We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic. Ready!
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. across the 20. 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, an even 90 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? 52. Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Ready, go.
Throwing on first down. Montgomery. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. But it's going to be second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Montgomery. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Montgomery. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Montgomery. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready. Blue lady.
Now it's the backup Winston. And Blake, the tight end's got it. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Winston now to throw on first down. Completes it to Miller. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Watch the screen.
Winston now. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To the air again with Winston. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
On the carry, it's Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Punching it in. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They go play action. Winston. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. To throw, Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Watson there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
It's a gain of 34. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Peyton Barber. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Check, 59. All right, D, let's all right, D.
They'll start on the ground with Barber. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
55, come on, God, 55. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous.
1st down, they go with Barber again. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They're looking to throw this. Winston. steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Switch up, switch up.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. That's complete to Auclair, the tight end. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Logan. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.